with us at Dwight L. Perry Stadium in Bowling Green, Ohio, home to the Bowling Green Falcons. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Colorado Buffaloes. The Falcons will put it away to start the game. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Buffaloes offense will have the opening possession of the game. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country, but when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going, so it's got to be a team effort because then he can really be at his best.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Makes the catch. It's Williams. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to pass. It's Mack. Fires to the wideout. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. And the Buffaloes will punt it away on fourth down. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. The Falcons offense will take the field for the first time. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. On the move. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Leaves it with the running back. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on third down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm. But after that last running play, moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, and really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference.
Oh, there's an alley on the left, and they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
With the catch, it's Clay. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. And the Falcons will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Trying to find the end zone. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Falcons. They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So a drive there of 82 yards. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. The Buffaloes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Mack. Pocket breaking down.
And it's a little close, a little too close for comfort, but I tell you what, quarterback's got to be aware, right? When they're taking shots or throwing the football close to their own end zone, got to know where they're at so they don't give up the safety. Good job by the quarterback. I'd like him to get rid of the football next time, but at least he didn't take the safety.
And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. They'll go to the ground.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Clay. There he goes. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
Nice job by the wide receiver getting open on that slant route against man coverage. He fakes like he's going to the outside. He's able to create some separation, cross his face, and then secures the catch.
Off the play fake on first down. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Bowling Green.
How about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense. Number 3 is coming soon.
And the point after is good. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Dropping back, it's Mack. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. And the Buffaloes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. And the Buffaloes decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice the safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Falcons come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Breaks into the open. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And the Falcons are facing 3rd and inches. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Intercepted deep in his own end. Takes it the other way. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Man, what great discipline by this defense. They didn't sit on routes short. They take a shot down the field on 3rd and short. Questionable shot, probably. Nice job being disciplined and getting the interception.
Yeah, just because you have the shot play called on 3rd down like that as a quarterback, that doesn't give you the freedom to just throw it down there if he's not open. I think that time he forced it into traffic, and that's why it got picked off.
Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. The give to the single back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. It'll be 3rd and long. Send the tight end in motion. Gives it on the option. Brought down at the 33-yard line as this defense gets a 3rd down stop. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. Nestled just inside that right upright. Now the lead is down to 11. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Stanford has the lead right now, but there's no John Elway on this team, and that's why we have a tight one there on the farm. They're up by 7 over SMU. Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
Man, how about the first half this guy's having? He already has 2 touchdowns, picks up a huge first down right here. On defense, you're going to have to find a way to control this guy. You're going to have to make some big-time adjustments at halftime.
Takes the handoff, and he's going right. Oh, he's got some space. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
Looking downfield, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Got his man to the left. And the defense was right there to make the tackle, but not before they get it to the 12 and set up in the red zone. The Falcons will snap it on 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Jackson. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on second down. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They think there's room to run to the right here. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They've got the screen set up. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, BG. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. And he feels the heat coming in and burns him up. Another sack. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Brown has it. Nice move there. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. The Buffaloes will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Hauls it in, looking for space. Slips through the line. You want to talk about dynamic ability to flip a field on display right there. And it was just about a return for a touchdown. Looking downfield, it's Fowler Nicolosi. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Ridley. He does not get there. Stopped at the 25-yard line, and let's see what they do now on 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. It is perfect. And now the lead is even bigger. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far there in Northwest Ohio today.
And the Buffaloes will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They go to the ground. Makes it past the marker. Looking for room at the 40. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Good timing on the quick out. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. And the Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off-play action on first down. Trying to burn this defensive back. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
The give to the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Right back to the well. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Falcons! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Coming out with it, it's White. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Mack. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On the option. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Caught close to the marker, it's Williams. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. And the Buffaloes are on the move. Looking downfield on first down. He's got it. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Anderson.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this 3rd and short. Direct snap. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got it in the middle, it's Miller. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. The Buffaloes started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quick release on the RPO. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on fourth down, trailing by double figures. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. Poor starting field position here for this offense. On the run, it's McMillan. Turning it on! Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room. He's up to the 17. The Falcons with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Give to the single back. Tackle is made at the 23. Let's call it a 5-yard pickup. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's first down from their own 23-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking left. Zips it out to his man. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Let's go!
Grab behind the line. It's Callahan. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a 3rd down.
They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the 3rd quarter. That's the end of the period. Bowling Green is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Use the play fake, now to throw. Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they missed an opportunity for a nice play on first down. Hands it off. Breaks the tackle. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now facing a 3rd and long. To throw, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Right on the money. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it out to 33. 1st and 10. Off the play fake. It's complete to the left. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. The Falcons didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the... And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Bowling Green. They extend this 4th quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. And his first throw here is incomplete.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode. And Defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback. And you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy in front.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. It's Miller. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And the Buffaloes line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Here comes the offense back on to... Back to throw, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Catch in the middle, it's McMillan. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Falcons can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force-feed you the football to try and ice this game, and he's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. The give on the inside. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Falcons are flying down the field. Pulls and fires complete. At the 35, he's open. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and at this point of the game, you just can't afford many of those. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Colorado. He's been under pressure all season, and they really haven't done much to turn down that heat. And it's just hard to imagine that this guy will be back leading this program next year.
Yeah, and you want to see him finish strong, and I think Coach needs to finish strong. All the negativity swirling around the program, obviously, you hear it. It's a part of it. The kids hear it, but finishing strong would kind of ease some of that. But Palmer, it's the body of work. Everything he did this season is going to be taken into account. And it's going to be tough, I think, for him to keep his job.
It's a combination of wins and losses this year, but it's also about who's out there. There's some good big-time candidates, some good coaches that could come in. We know they've got the money to spend. It just seems like they're going to make a change.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll try to run for it.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
He'll try to do it himself. And the Buffaloes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Miller. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense.
I'm sorry, you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous parting gift, a late touchdown.
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Anderson will throw. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Pressure coming. Trying to set up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
And the defense gets the big third down stop, creates some momentum. Hey, I don't know if they're going to go for it on fourth down, but the defense is continuing to fight, continuing to hustle, continue to fly around. Like, these are positive signs from a group that you know needs to continue to grow, needs to continue to build, needs to continue to get better.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. He leaves it with his back. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown, and there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week, for the rest of this season, so we don't let one bad game turn into two.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Buffaloes will send out the punt unit. Fair catch called for and made. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. To the air on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down. Timeout called by the offense, a mere 10 seconds to go in the game. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lanier. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Anderson wants to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Lanier. Timeout is called with just a single second left. The sportsmanlike thing to do might be victory formation. The stat hog would kick a field goal here. And he's going to reach for a long one and have to guide it in from the left side. 51 yards out. And that might be the edge of his range, but he had just enough. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.